What up, what up, what up? Welcome to a bonus stream. I've had some wine, please forgive me. Tonight we are playing Perfect Date. Sorry about last night. We both had really rough days. Don't know why I'm so grainy. Let's hope let's just get that to clear up. Just with will, force, and positivity. Aggressive positivity, but positivity. Oh, it was just my thing. It's all good. We're good, man. We're fine. That aggression was unneeded. My bad. I'll put it down. I'll take it down a notch. Maybe two. All right, Perfect Date. I don't remember what I was doing. Things were happening. That's all I remember. It's a dating sim between my character and Kat's. It's a little uncomfortable. It's a little out there, but we're gonna get back to it. I'm gonna try some voices, but I'm still having some trouble with my throat. Every once in a while I'm still getting hoarse. So when I do voices, I think I'm messing with my muscles a little bit. So just, I'll try to do some voices. I haven't practiced my Irish in a little while. So it's not going to sound Irish. It's going to sound garbage. So here we go. Continue. Chapter 1. Oh, what should I do? I don't know. I don't even remember what I did before. So I guess I'll research. I don't know. I think that was a mistake. Because I don't think I'm supposed to do research. Because research progresses the story. And I have to finish other things first. So let me go back. See, I already made a mistake. You know what? It's going to happen. It's going to happen. All right, let's romance. Bow, chicka, wow, wow. With McMurphy. Nope, that's not how you do it. McMurphy. Nope, that's not how you do it either.
McMurphy.
Nope. That's not it. Okay, forgive me for this. Top of the morning to ya. McMurphy here. Nope, that's not it either. But we'll go with it. Here we go. Top of the morning to ya. It's too beautiful a day to be slaving in a hot lab. So when Murph invited me, nope, that's me. That's not Murphy. But that was a good accent. I wasted it. Okay. It's too beautiful a day to be slaving in a hot lab. So when Murph invited me for a stroll, it was easy to say yes. Not that I'd need much incentive to spend time with him. He's very engaging company. Uncomfortable. We've come to one of my favorite spots where the cliffs sweep upwards above the blue water. Suddenly, and without any warning, McMurphy plunges over the top of the towering rocks. I run to the cliff's edge with my heart in my mouth to see what's happened, and there is a sight I still haven't got used to. He is in the water, more otter than cat, waving me to follow. What? Top of the morning to ya. Jump, gotta jump! Sure, the water's grand. McMurphy! I'm shocked by the shrillness of my voice. I hadn't intended it to be quite such a shriek. I was aiming for stern admonishment. That's so dangerous. How could you do yourself... Wait, what? You could do yourself serious injury or worse from such height. Oh, Peach, come on, Cara, or you won't get to see the little surprise I have in store. You've already surprised me enough for one day. Which one of us is meant to be the pussy? At this, I am filled with an indignance that takes over my body, and before I know it, I am halfway between ledge and water, bracing for impact. This way! I am still catching my breath as McMurphy's head disappears under the surface. My mind is saying, no, this is ridiculous, get back to land this instant. But my body is following the Irish cat. My eyes take a moment to adjust, but when they do, I can hardly believe what I'm looking at. It's a ship. As we approach from the stern, it looks pretty much intact. I can see the name on the rear port side, and though faded and worn away in parts, the words are unmistakable. Kitty's Desire. My head is swimming due to the excitement and lack of oxygen. I flounder to the surface to catch my breath. Kitty's Desire. I feel like I know that name. McMurphy eventually bobs up to join me on the surface. Surprised? A shipwreck? Here? This is a very old island, Kara. A lot has happened here. But how did a ship even get here before the path was made? Don't ask me, Kara. I'm just in it for the grog. McMurphy smiles and dives back into the murky depths. I follow, a flailing flesh bag in comparison to McMurphy's sleek figure. I try to get a closer look at the wreckage. It's a big ship, likely a trading vessel judging from the size. It's hard to tell how old it is, but it certainly isn't modern. Maybe 18th, 19th century? Oh, shit. I forgot to switch it over. Some bitch! Oh, guys, I'm so sorry. Aw, I forgot to switch it over. Well, there you go. Well, that's a womp womp. I was wondering why I was still seeing stars over there. When we entered the ship from a huge hole in the stern, I realized that a lot of the vessel is actually on land, and it's obvious that it ran ashore after it was damaged at sea. There's not much time to ponder the mechanics of what happened, as McMurphy is tugging at my t-shirt with his right paw while gesturing with his other paw outstretched to a cabin he wants me to enter. I'm grateful for the air trapped inside and gasp for breath. Here, Kara, look! Hang on, let me catch my... But he has already ducked into the next cell. How is he not out of breath? I realize his ability to swim underwater is unusually strong, but he barely breaks the surface at all. In here, through the hole. He sounds really excited, and as I enter, I see why. There, in the center of the cabin, is a chest. It's wedged between the wall and a surprisingly well-preserved writing desk, the only thing preventing it from falling and being buried in the sand. A treasure chest! I sound like a giddy child and feel embarrassed, but McMurphy joins in my glee, and suddenly we're cheering and laughing together. Go on then, open it, Kara. Okay. Ha! 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 What are you waiting for? The key? Does it need one? Well, of course it does, Murph. It's a locked treasure chest. Can you not just break the lock? Who do you think I am, Houdini? I don't know about that, but I do know you're a very clever scientist whose thirst for knowledge matches my thirst for grog. So you get yours, and I'll go get mine. The Moggy grins before darting into the next cabin, and I hear the familiar clinking of bottles shortly after. I decide to try the lock anyway, while McMurphy is getting his. I look around for anything I could lever it with, and I'm disappointed. Everything except the chest and desk must have been washed away a long time ago. We'll have to come back with some tools. There comes no response. McMurphy is obviously still busy with his looting and pillaging, so I decide to swim to the beach to get a better look at this wreck from land. When I can take in the scene properly, I can make out what looks like another large ship just a bit further down the beach. I can hardly believe what I'm seeing. One huge sea vessel finding its way to this island is strange enough, but two meeting the same unhappy fate is more than my brain can process. The proximity of the pair would suggest a collision of some kind. Possibly the second vessel could have been a pirate ship. Maybe it was attacking the merchant vessel. I get the feeling I'm looking at the conclusion of a very interesting story here. I wonder why Professor Popper didn't tell me about it. Obviously, he must be aware of the two vessels. My nose for intrigue has started to twitch, and I am burning to know more. I decide to take some of the debris, splinters, and small chunks of metal and pocket it for later analysis in the lab. When I'm satisfied that I've thoroughly combed the beach for specimens and have salvaged anything of interest, I realize that I haven't seen McMurphy for quite a while. My heart stops, and the hairs on my neck stand on end. How could I have been so wrapped up in my work that I neglected to keep an eye on my friend? McMurphy? I'm met with silence and still water. I run back towards Kitty's Desire, my heart thumping in my chest. McMurphy! I jump in the sea and swim back to the stern of the ship. There doesn't seem to be any life around here. I break through the surface with a choke and try to call out again, but my throat is hoarse and full of salt water. Where? I catch sight of a shadow out of the corner of my eye, crawling along the seabed. I dive under to get a better look and see instantly that it's the Irish cat stalking and prowling as if he were on land. I quickly grab him by the scruff of the neck and drag him back to shore. McMurphy, you loon! What on earth are you playing at? I catch my breath and check on him, but he's happy rolling on his back in the sand. Me? I was having a grand time until you manhandled me with those big meaty paws of yours. Get serious. What? Having a what? Calm down, Kara. You look like you're going to pop. You'd been under the water for ages. I didn't see you come up for air once. I have been blessed with fantastic. I started going into some funky. Top of the morning to ya. Top of the morning to ya. I have been blessed with fantastic breathing apparatus. Nope, that wasn't it, but we'll go with it. But I didn't know that, did I? And you were worried about me. Ah, Kara, now that is very touching indeed. I feel like a damsel in distress, rescued by a charming... I don't allow him to finish his sentence. You may think you're very clever and funny, but let me assure you that no one else here is laughing. Jumping off cliffs without warning and drinking while you're swimming, not very clever at all. I wasn't drinking while I was swimming. That would be impossible. I know, I tried. The more cross I am, it seems, the more amusing McMurphy finds it. You may not realize it, mister, but I have a duty of care towards you, all of you cats. So if something happens to me, you're afraid you'll get into the... I'm losing my Irish. Barley, I'm losing my Irish. Barley's just going like this. Okay. I can do this. I can do Irish. I can do it. Not very well, but I can do it. Again, not very well. I do not think I'm doing this well at all. I'm just going to keep doing it anyway. Until someone tells me to shut up. Top of the morning to ya. It's like talking out of the side of your mouth, kind of like this, with a this, and sometimes you roll your R's. You roll your R's. Top of the morning to ya. Morning. So if something happens to me, you're afraid you'll get into trouble. And there's me thinking you care for me because you like me. It's the inflection I'm also not getting quite right. He's deliberately turning this around and infuriates me further. Stop being manipulative. You know how much I care for you. Of course I do, but you can be very tricky too, you know. Shall we open this? He's reached over to a bottle of grog he's taken from the wreck. You look like you could use something to take the edge off. No, McMurphy, I do not want any of that. Thank you very much. So what is it you want, Kara? He flashes me a raffish grin. I don't know what that looks like from a cat, but I want you to stop being quite so reckless. You'll give me a heart attack. Well, much as your heart is of considerable concern to me, Kara, I'm afraid I can't promise to stop being what I am. It's like asking the wind to stop blowing. The wind does stop blowing sometimes. He lets out a long laugh. You really are a scientist, Kara. Nothing will ever change that day. I understand what he's saying. I need to allow him to do his own thing. Okay, come on then. Let's start heading back. Actually, Kara, you go on ahead. I'll catch up with you later. He winks and I am in no doubt as to what he wants to do for the rest of the day. Yeah, I really hope there isn't any cat stuff going on over here. Yeah, that's what Barley was just saying over there. You can't hear him right now, but yeah, that's... All right, let's do some recon. Stealth mission. Oh, I can't do anything. Oh, I can complete this one. Interviewing staff. That security guard I met when I arrived might be a good lead. I thought I already did this one. Yeah, I did. So I can't do any recon. Yikes. So all of these are just things that I need to do. Okay. Let me go back. So I can't do recon right now. Got it. So let's do another romance. And then I guess I'll sleep because I'm going to run out of energy. As the sun is going down, I decide to retreat into my tent for the night. When I undo the flap, I see McMurphy curled up asleep on my pillow. McMurphy, you're gonna get fur all over everything. Oh, hi there, Cara. You're back late, you rapscallion. Why are you in my bed? Aye, come now. We both knew I'd get in your bed eventually. I don't like where this is going. Nah, I don't like where this is going at all. My hand reaches for the spray bottle, but McMurphy throws up his paws defensively. I'm an unarmed cat, Cara, and I actually came to give you something for good behavior. Don't make me send it back now. Give me something? What? Ah, sure, now you're listening. I found something that might just interest you. If it's more of that grog, I can assure you I'm not interested in the slightest. Blech. I sit on the end of my bunk and push him off my pillow, but allow him to stay on the blanket. As he moves reluctantly aside, I can see a black corner poking out from under my blanket. What's that? Why don't you take a look? I am skeptically, nervous of what he's roping me into now. Tell me what it is first. Aye, will you just picked up, Cara? It won't bite. Carefully reach for it and realize it's a small leather book, beautifully aged, and yet seems to be in good condition. I open it as gently as I can for fear that it might turn to ash in my hands. On the first page, smudged and faded, but not destroyed by time or water, are the words, Captain's Log. I can't stop myself from gasping out loud. Murph, where? How did you find this? There's a lot you can find at the bottom of a bottle or 12. Are you impressed? Impressed? Speechless, I could kiss your furry head. Well, don't let me stand in your way of you and your passion. I don't like it. I don't like it. Ah! I hardly notice he's still speaking as I have begun trying to decipher the entries and I'm instantly engrossed. Okay, cool. 1789, the men are getting restless. I begin to fear for the continued safe running of this vessel, my vessel, of which they are... Oh, I missed it. Are you listening? Oh, sorry, what? I said maybe I should leave you to it then. Yes, no, wait, McMurphy, tell me where you really got this from. Was it the treasure chest? No, Cara. Would you believe it that the thing was full of nothing but sand and salt water? That bit of treasure, on the other hand, I found at the bottom of one of my crates of grog, hidden in between the bottles. But this belongs to a captain. Why would it be with the cruise provisions? I'll let you figure that one out, Brainiac. Think of it as a puzzle to keep you amused on all your cold, lonely nights. McMurphy smirks and saunters out of my tent. He gave me a gift. Yay! Yes! New unlocks! Recon 15. Let's do it. Let's do it. I got 2 hearts left. I think I'm good. Yeah, let's do recon. And then I'll sleep. And then I'll do research. I'll do 2 research. The diary McMurphy discovered in the shipwreck could have some invaluable information in it. The book McMurphy gave me is sitting on my lap. I wonder what a pirate's diary is doing on this island. Maybe there will be some clues within. The log reads, I felt an almighty crash and then silence and stillness everywhere. It took a few seconds to gather my thoughts to understand what had happened here. If it would ever really be possible to understand this godforsaken place and how we got so far off course to reach here. But in that moment, I feel like I need to be reading this in a pirate voice. Do I need a pirate voice, Barley?
What?
I think I need a pirate voice.
Yarr.
Yarr! I felt an almighty crash. Nope, that's Irish. That's Irish pirate. Oh, shit. I felt an almighty crash, and then silence and stillness everywhere. It took a few seconds to gather my thoughts and understand what had happened here. If it would ever really be possible to understand this god-forsaken place, and how we got so far off course to reach here. But in that moment, immediately after we hit the rocks, I knew 2 things. I was alive, and we were on land, and I felt grateful. It felt like a chance at survival, and I was determined to grasp it. I felt my legs intact, thank God, and began crawling over the slate and shingle that seemed to stretch upwards to eternity. What type of place was this? Darkness was falling fast, but I needed to make sure we would be safe in this unexplored terrain. Who knew what would happen during the long night, what creatures it may bring, even what strange meteorological anomalies. Looking at the sky, I felt anything was possible, and we ought to be prepared. We had to work fast. I assembled the men, raggle-taggle though we were, into some kind of orderly unit, in the hope that the familiarity of discipline would raise morale. We were all tired, cold, and hungry. Some of us needed medical attention. This was not going to be easy, but it's what I was trained for, and I'd rather die than let my men down. We need to make some shelter. My voice sounded thin and weak against the sound of the waves crashing. At first light, I looked around and began to take stock properly. It was gratifying to see that the temporary shelter we had cobbled together was still intact, and no disasters had befallen us to add to the difficulties already we were burdened with. Considering the conditions we erected this makeshift cover in, and how short a time, I felt heartened for the first time since we were out at sea, before the strange electrical storm began that ended with us being thrust here against the unforgiving rocks of this terrifying place. We could do so much more with daylight on our side and food in our bellies. So they were shipwrecked on this island? The thought of being the first inhabitants here is terrifying. How on earth did they survive? Maybe they didn't. I want to believe they were rescued, but that seems unlikely. I'll read more this evening. Hey, Drum! How you doing? Losing your list box. That's what you do. That's what you do. That's what you gotta do. How are you doing? How was your Thursday? As I put the books away, a small piece of paper falls into my lap. It must have been hidden amongst the pages of the log. It's a note, maybe a letter? Doing better than your slots luck. Hey, to be fair, a lot of people when they try the slots don't do great. Sally, I know you worry for me, but do not. The men do not treat me bad. They give me food and do not beat me so much any more. The captain is not so fearsome as what they say and is giving me lessons on my writing. I am improving. I practice all night because I can't sleep. I work hard, sometimes till my hands crack and bleed, but I still use them every morning to pray for you, that you are safe and well, and that we will be together once again. I miss you so much. The seas have not been smooth. Sometimes I worry that we will capsize completely and be lost out here forever, but I would swim the widest ocean back to you, my sweet sister. I hope you are practicing your writing too. I would like to read your clever poems again. Your loving brother, Jim. You're tired from your concert. Ah, well, what was it? Was it a good? It was a good concert then. Who was it? Anyone big or somebody small? What a sweet letter. I wonder what became of Jim. I wonder if I should have read that in an Irish accent. Because what if it's all right. All right, let's sleep. Let's rest. Because yeah, it's gonna be a problem if I pass out. There are waves crashing. The sound is so loud I can't make myself be heard, but I still scream to the life raft that's moving away from the sinking ship. I'm going down with this ship. I'm being thrashed against the sides of the old wooden vessel. This isn't right. The ship looks wrong. A cat's face looms close up to mine. Everything is wrong. All of it. Which cat are you? Oh God. I've got cat ears and whiskers and a little button nose now. Two small groups. I was very excited to see them though. The Paranoids and Spend Time Palace. I haven't heard of them. Are they good? What kind of music do they make? But the words come out of my mouth as mewling, and I realize I am not myself. I'm some kind of beast. Suddenly, I'm flying. I'm in the claws of some enormous bird. The beating wings are deafening. I look down to see the ground approaching really fast. You can drop through the break. What does that mean? What break? What break? Breakfast! Rise and shine! All right, let's do some research here. Oh, I haven't done any research. Wow. All right, time to round up some rowdy kitties. Cat collection. It's a sunny afternoon. Most of the cats are lazing on the beach. Perfect, like shooting fish in a barrel. I double check my supply list. Crate, treats, sedatives, snare, catnip, antiseptic cream for myself. I've got everything. I have a sick feeling in my tummy, but I ignore it as best as I can. This is going to be a challenge, but I'm pleased the professor is trusting me with the more physical tasks. I walk out onto the beach feeling like the child catcher. What the frick? I keep reminding myself that I'm doing this for the greater good, even if it makes me unpopular with the cats. I'm getting so uncomfortable with this game. I set up the crate in an unsuspecting location and keep the snare hidden behind my back. At first, I stroll around, trying to look as casual as possible, whistling a tune. As I walk, I get close to one of the smaller cats. I start to stroke her. I want this to be as painless as possible. The cat responds well to me. She even starts to purr. Are you going to come with me? The cat looks at me with big, wide, loving eyes. Come on, then. I pick the cat up, carry her to the crate, and place her gently inside. I lock it shut, even though the cat makes no attempt to escape. Well, that went better than expected. This may be a good day after all. Emboldened by my success, I approach one of the slightly larger cats. Hey, matey, shall we get in the basket? I give him a little stroke. He doesn't respond badly, although he doesn't seem particularly interested either. I put my hands on either side of his body, ready to pick him up. Classic, the child catcher. Everyone's favorite being. This game makes me so uncomfortable. I was so excited to start playing it initially, and now I'm just so uncomfortable. He doesn't look happy about it and growls a warning at me. Hey, mister, it's going to be okay. We're just going on a little trip, all right? As soon as I start to lift, all hell breaks loose. Yowling and hissing, he scratches my arms to ribbons. I try to get him into the basket, but he stretches out and I can't fit him in. Ow! Ow! Oh no! I know when I'm defeated and I have to let him go. He scarpers off into the distance. I look down at my ravaged arms. Note to self, wear long sleeves when on caging duty. Oh, that's it? That's the research? Just, okay. All right, let's do one more research. So organize a few samples. Yeah, let's do the field work. Today I'm off on a field trip of sorts with the professor. I can't wait to see what he's planning to show me. Professor Popper told me to be ready early and dressed for hiking, as we're doing fieldwork this morning. I'm not sure that I have anything that would pass for hiking gear, to be honest. Some sturdy shoes would be good. Oh, well, lab coat and trainers it is then, as usual. A message from the professor lights up my log. Set to go. I'm waiting outside my tent. H0ps, are you ready for our fieldwork today? Yes, of course, Professor. May I ask where we are going? Somewhere I think you'll find very interesting. The professor hands me a backpack. Here, take this bag. It's very full, but surprisingly light. Popper has set off at a brisk pace, calling back to me over his shoulder. This way! I run to catch him up. After some serious walking, with me struggling to keep up, the professor stops abruptly and listens. Do you hear that? There is a distant sound of bubbling water. Ooh, drum. The giveaway command is ! Enter, and then the number of tickets you would like to purchase. It's 110 per ticket, and you have a max of 10 tickets per person. And just a quick reminder. Woohoo! Thanks for entering, drum. Just a quick reminder, you get a choice between Slay the Spire, Shenmue. Yes! Shenmue 1 and 2, or Crash Bandicoot, the trilogy, or Guacamelee 2. Those are your options. We're going to give it away tomorrow night. So, be around. We are giving the codes away just as reference. I'll say it again at the end. Just as reference, we're going to be giving the code away through our Discord. So if you are not already on Discord, Drum, I know you are, but anyone else who's, watching this ever again, join our Discord. Okay, there is a distant sound of bubbling water. We're almost there. Secretly, I'm relieved, as I don't think I can go much further. Drum, you are 4th on the leaderboard. Nice. I'm glad you like the options. And if you have any idea, like any other games that you'd like to see, we can try and make it happen. I think having the variety option is a good way to go. Yeah, Barley is nodding his head. Okay. Just a little climbing. Climbing. I hide my dismay. Where does he get his energy from? Gazoon-tight to Barley. Yoicks. It's just at the top there. It's not as difficult to climb as it looks. We're in front of an almost vertical rock face. Just copy me. He clambers up expertly. I manage to find a spot that will support my foot and start the climb. I make little progress before slipping and falling flat on my bum. I try again. This time I take it slow. Again, I fall. What happened to the benefits of catification the others keep going on about? The professor notices I'm having trouble and holds a hand out for me. I manage to climb up just enough to take hold of him, and he lifts me the rest of the way. His strength is impressive. Curious, even. Not a fan of climbing, eh? Can't say I've done much of it, Professor. Come along, then. I can get you there. He pretty much pulls me all the way to the top, and then leads me to the entrance of a small cave. The sound of running water is very loud now. I instantly see why. A natural spring has cut its way through the rock and created a beautiful cascade of sparkling clear water. It looks delicious. I kneel down without thinking and begin to drink. It tastes amazing. As I come up for breath, I see the professor looking at me with suspicion. You should know better. It is never wise under any circumstances to ingest something that is unproven. But here on this island, it would be prudent to exercise more caution than usual. I feel embarrassed at my lack of consideration.
You should feel embarrassed. That's a really weird
Yes,
thing to do.
of course, sir. I wasn't thinking. I felt so thirsty and it looked so good. I do understand. Many have made the same error. Unfortunately for you, this is tried and tested for safe consumption. It's good, don't you think? My body feels suddenly re-energized. I feel like I could climb any wall. It's incredible! I feel fantastic. What's in it? We don't know. That's why we're here. We need more samples. We've been studying this water for months now, and we still know very little about it. Check your bag. I open my bag. It's full to the brim with empty plastic bottles. We'll need to fill all of these with water. We're going to need as much as we can carry. I do as he says. By the time all the bottles are full and back in my bag, it weighs a ton, but I feel like I can lift anything. The effect of the water is powerful. The professor has also packed his own rucksack with bottles. That should do us for now. Let's get these back. As we make our way back down the rock face and back to camp, I have no problem keeping up with the professor. I feel I could run all the way. However, as we get closer to home, I start to feel the effect wear off. My bag becomes unbearably heavy. The final limp into camp is torture. I need to rest. Whoop! All right. Let's do a romance, and then we're going to do a rest, then we're going to do the last research, And then I think I'm going to stop playing this game because the talking is destroying my voice. Top of the morning to ya. Top of the morning to ya. Look at that star, and now take yourself 1,000 miles beyond it and tell me what you see. I laugh as McMurphy passes me the bottle. I take a swig before replying. McMurphy, what are you talking about? Just do it, Cara. That big shiny one away up there. Go 1,000 miles beyond and tell me where you get to. I smile. I'm partying on Venus. Oh, yeah? There's so many goddesses here, McMurphy. They're all naked. You should see this. What? 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 The laughing stops, or maybe it was only in my head to begin with. I look down at the fluffy cat who seems far from his usual self. You okay, kitty cat? I think there's a big pub in that sky. Drum. I love that emote. McMurphy grins and closes his eyes. And there I am, my big human toes warming by the fireplace, and my long hair is the same dark golden colour as the ale I have in me maned hand. They're singing lots of it, people dancing all around. Those that can't find space to dance on the floor dance on the tables naturally. There's an old sky pirate in the corner telling his stories to anyone who'll listen of the time he sailed to Jupiter or Mars. And you're there too, of course. You're sat right next to me. We've unlimited drinks because we're famous in these parts. We're practically royalty. Ale, stout, beer, whiskey too. They just keep coming. When it gets dark and the place is quiet, we sneak out back to the beer garden. There's a clear view of Earth from where we're sitting. We don't miss it. McMurphy spits. Ptooey. We talk about our adventures, about how we sailed off this damned island, and how the ship became airborne. We talk about how we fought the big-breasted, bloodthirsty alien wenches of the Emerald Star, and how we had to charm our way out of the space slug's lair, and I reckon we'd have a lot of fun. Of course, you wouldn't be able to keep your paws off me. You'd be begging for a kiss, and I'd be saying, now, Cara, I'm not a piece of meat, you know. And you'd be saying, oh, McMurphy, please, just one of your world-famous kisses, the fancy French kind. And I'd be saying, please, Cara, control yourself. Ugh. I start snickering again. What are you laughing at? You! Are you trying to say that you wouldn't be all over me if I was human? Of course I wouldn't. Ouch! Now don't be mean. You'd be the one begging me for a kiss. What on earth gives you that idea? Ah, top of the morning, Cara. I love you so much, to be sure. Give me a smacker, beggar. This is a really odd game, Drum. Hey, Regaltus. Back to the bestest game. That is so offensive. That was a bad one. I stopped laughing. I went a little too far there. I'm sorry. McMurphy lets out a wry smile. Well, maybe I would try to steal a little kiss. Who could blame me? You wouldn't get one. McMurphy's smile disappears. You know something, Cara? I think I should just come out and say it. Say what? You're all right. There's a pause. Not an uncomfortable pause, just a slightly confusing one. You're all right too? McMurphy is gazing at the stars. I don't know what I'm doing. It's a strange feeling. I'm used to being a step ahead of everybody. Well, 2 steps ahead of you. Hey, don't be rude, Murph. I laugh. McMurphy grins. This feeling, it isn't new to me, but I'm still not sure what it is. All I know is that you get me in a way no one has before, and I get you too, even if you don't care to admit it. I guess it's time to let the cat out of the bag. Without thinking, I look around. I'm so used to bagging and unbagging cats for my work that I take him literally. But his expression stops me from reacting. I'm getting uncomfortable, guys. I need an adult. I need an adult. I've become attached to you in these last few weeks. You captured my heart, and I don't want to be without you, Cara. I need an adult. I need an adult. I have to make a choice. You have my heart, or I don't feel the same way.
Have my heart.
Oh, God. Barley has a vote for you. Have my heart.
Go the full.
Oh, God.
If you're gonna play this creepy ass cat furry game, then go the whole way.
I'm so uncomfortable right now. I'm going the whole way. Yeah, it depends on if you want to keep doing the accent. That was Regaltus's advice. If I want to keep doing the accent, then you keep him around. Well, I already picked that I'd keep him around on your advice, Barley. Barley's like, all right, I didn't reject them. Wow, I wasn't expecting that, McMurphy. I haven't had so much fun, felt so free, or been so happy as the time I've spent with you. I don't think I'd care to be without you either. You have my heart. To my surprise, McMurphy looks visibly relieved. Well, Cara, I look forward to many more adventures with you. Hey, at least maybe my Irish accent will get better. All right, I gotta rest and then do research.
This game is so weird.
Yeah. You had a lovely nap and wake up feeling revitalized. Your energy has been restored. Magic. All right, research it is. Ah! Once you complete your research, your time on Cat Island will come to an end. Have you seen everything you wanted to see? I don't know what else I can do. There's nothing else I can do. This is it. So, research it is. I'm ready! A slow day today. I've only got to organize a few samples from previous field trips. Today I'm in the lab doing flora research. It's not the most exciting job, but if I keep my head down, I can get through it quickly enough. It really just consists of unpacking the new samples of plants and flowers that the professor and I have collected on our foraging expeditions and logging them into the database of organic substances on the computer. Most of them are commonplace plants that grow abundantly in the forest, but occasionally we come across something more rare, exotic even. Ooh. One of the samples I'm looking at today is Calendula incana maritima, which is very interesting indeed. I can't help speculating that it's been cultivated in the marigolds' little greenhouse and then transplanted to open ground. I'm distracted momentarily by the sound of clinking glass, and I turn to see the beautifully manicured paw of a sphinx cat tapping on a baker, nudging it perilously close to the edge of the counter. Boots, stop that! You're not supposed to be in here! She laughs as though I've told a joke. Snooty booty, snooty booty! That's a frightfully pretty flower. Calendula incana maritima, if I'm not mistaken. You never cease to amaze me, Boots. How on earth did you know that? Why, I make it my business to know all about rare and valuable works of art. Art? Why not? It has been created like a sculpture or a painting. The marigolds are true artists in the garden. I wondered if they had something to do with this. It's so unusual, even its natural swampy habitat, but to have it growing here in the forest is very out of the ordinary. Yes, its properties are extraordinary too, human. Well, I'm quite new to botanical science, so I probably don't know the half of it. Why don't you fill me in? Although I'm always happy to facilitate your learning, human, I simply can't stay here a moment longer. The air is so stale, don't you find? I ignore her sideways glance and upturned nose. Let's go to the beach and drink some coconut water, and I'll tell you everything you need to know. Snoots, I'm not going anywhere until I finish this. Don't be ridiculous. You can tinker about in here any time, but the sun will be gone in an hour or two. I'm not tinkering. This is my job. If I don't get it done, the professor will want to know why. Then explain to him you had better things to do. Snooty Booty, I won't tell you again. If he catches you here, Popper will cage you. Be careful with that flower, human. It doesn't do to inhale that fragrance too deeply. What? I turn to ask why and see her flounce out. What a cat. Whew. Knocking the beaker with a swish of her tail as she does. You did that on purpose. But she's gone, leaving me to clean up the broken glass. I've come to the forest to gather my thoughts. This morning I noticed another change in my appearance. Up until now, it's been easy to cover up my transition. I just had to keep on top of removing the excess body hair. Even the stub of a tail that appeared a few days ago hasn't been a problem. Who'd see it? But this new development is definitely a turning point. How am I going to explain the fact that my pupils have turned into vertical slits? I can't risk anyone seeing me like this, so I'm going to hide out here for a while and see what happens. Oh my god. Slit. It's a beautiful night. McMurphy and I are laying on the sand by the old shipwrecks, relaxed in the way that only cats can be. When I remember back to all the anxiety and stress I used to live with, the endless hours fretting over the antidote research makes my fur stand up. I thought our lives depended on it. It was my love for McMurphy that finally got me to see sense. Why was I so desperate to make him the same as me? Hadn't I fallen for him the way he was? So I decided to turn it on its head and become like him. I lose track after 30... We're laying out under the stars. I can't help smiling to myself when I remember how cold I used to think it was at night. Mac used to rib me for my whining. Now here I am, as snug as can be, counting the stars with the cat I love more than anything else in the world. You see, the trouble is, Kara, you're still thinking like a scientist. What do you mean? So when you count the stars, you begin at 1 and assume you're going to keep chanting numbers until you quantified the whole entire galaxy. He laughs until his eyes twinkle with moisture. Oh yeah? Go on then, Murph the Wise. Enlighten me on a better way of counting. So, if you ask me how many stars there are, I take an overall squint at the sky, judge how cloudy or clear it is, and decide if there's enough light to hunt. Not too much is the right amount for that, by the way, or too little for a snooze. Best when it's bright, or just enough to steal a kiss from your sweetheart. And judging by this sky tonight, he nuzzles into my fur, and I'm the happiest cat in the universe. I'm so uncomfortable, Regeltus. Regeltus, I'm so uncomfortable. I had 2 successful dates. My ending was love drunk. Oh my god. 9.8% of the total game scene.
You gotta play it another 10 times.
Oh my god.
Sorry, another 9 times.
I'm gonna continue just to see what the next part is, but I'm not gonna play any more tonight. Oh, man. So the first one was H0ps. So I'm going to stick with H starting names. So this next one's going to be Harry. But with a 4. Oh, I can't do a 4. All right, so just Harry then. Except... Meow. Oh, I gotta be a guy now. Okay.
How you doing?
Hey, I'm finally here. So this is the infamous Cat Island, the place I will call home for the next 2 months.
You're saying.
When I initially received a letter saying I had been placed on a reserves list for the job, I thought that was probably a kind way of saying no, thanks, and put it out of my mind. So imagine my surprise when sometime later I got a call saying there was an opening for me. Should I still be interested? I have a sudden pang of nerves that it's all a dream and rummage through my bag until I find the proof that puts my mind at ease. Dear Harry, we are pleased to be able to offer you the position of research assistant to Professor Popper at our research facility on Cat Island. The position will be for an initial period of 8 weeks. Your contract will be sent separately. We look forward to working with you. Yours sincerely, Professor Popper, PhD, Bachelor of Science, Honors DPG. No mistake. That's my name right there in the top left-hand corner, and there's his name at the bottom, the genius behind this whole operation, Professor Popper. The ferryman comes out from behind the steering wheel and shouts rather briskly. Take all your belongings. We won't be back for days, so don't leave nothing you'll need. Thanks, Skipper. He totally ignores me, so I pick up my bags and disembark. A beefy-looking man, who I presume is island security, is waiting for me on the jetty. Hello. ID card. Oh, of course. I reach into my back pocket and show the laminated card I was given on the mainland. He barely looks at it. Uh-oh. He barely looks at it before striding off, grunting over his shoulder. This way. I follow him down a dirt track path and get my first proper view of the island. It's beautiful. After no more than a couple of minutes trekking, we're in base camp, which is modest but functional. It's a bit like glamping, really. Here. He stopped the largest of the tents, indicating that I should go inside. As I enter, the professor looks up from his paperwork. Come in. You must be Harry. Delighted to have you on board. Thank you, sir. It's an honor to meet you. You must be excited after your long journey. Let me offer you some refreshment. Water? Coffee? Something stronger? Perhaps a little whiskey? Oh, it would be rude to let you drink whiskey on your own. Well, if you're having one, it would be rude to let you drink it on your own. Oh dear, it would seem we're all out. Your predecessor was a little too fond, I'm afraid. Oh, okay, I'll stick with water then. But I can't help thinking he looks like he enjoys a drop himself. I don't expect you to begin work until tomorrow, so I'll just give you your kit and some basic instructions, and then leave you to relax for the rest of the evening. Thank you, sir. That sounds great. Okay, so first things first, this is your basic kit. He goes over the pile of tools and equipment, explaining each of them in turn. It's all standard stuff until... And this is your catalog. He holds up something that looks a little bit like a mobile phone. A catalog? Yes, it was initially designed to record and store data on the cats, but we've come a long way since then. There's even a chipping pen that comes with it to tag cats so that we can keep track of them. It is an extremely valuable piece of equipment, Harry, and cannot easily be replaced, so I need you to guard it with your life if needs be. I think he's joking at first, but he looks so intense that I decided to take him seriously. Yes, sorry, of course I will. Good. You'll get to know all the functions as you go along, but for now I suggest we take a stroll and see if we can't find a few cats that you can try it out on. So I spend the next hour scanning cats under the watchful eye of the professor. As I unpack and settle into my tent, I notice something odd, a little dugout under my bed. I reach in and pull out an unexpected find, the personal journal of the previous research assistant, the one before me. They must have forgotten it or left it behind. It's an absolute gold mine of information. It's going to get me up to speed with how it all works around here in no time. However, it seems something else was happening here on this island. Something that was troubling them. I get the feeling there's far more going on here than the professor would have me know. In spite of my increasing tiredness, I continue to read, and the journey gets weirder and weirder to the point where I'm not sure whether I'm still reading or if I've dozed off and am now dreaming of talking cats and kidnappings. Eventually, I lose the battle and drift into a deep sleep. I wake with a start, and it takes me a moment to get my brain into gear. I can hear a scratching sound and the rustling of paper coming from the tent flap. It's a cat with something in its mouth. Suddenly, I'm wide awake. No! It has the journal! Wait! But it has disappeared into the night. Before I know it, I'm out in the cold of night chasing it, running with all my might. I must get that book back. It has everything I need to know in it. Barefoot, dressed only in a t-shirt and shorts, running at full speed into the forest in the dark of night. This is familiar. I know, I read this in the journal. Something similar happened to the previous assistant. Yet here I am falling into the same trap. I must be crazy. I slow to a stop. I think I'm going to be sick. I realize, of course, I'm close to the danger zone. Everything goes black and I fall to the ground. I open my eyes. A calico cat, one that I scanned yesterday, is standing in front of me. She drops the journal from her mouth. I pass out.
Hey, hello, I see. Can you hear me?
Are you okay? Here we go again.
Move back a bit, let them breathe.
Has it been bitten? The Sphinx cat is standing over me, staring as I open my eyes.
Yes, definitely bitten. Look at its hand.
I bring my hand up to my face, and through blurry vision I can make out several deep scratches and puncture marks. The cats watch me intently. Is this real? I read something in the journal about kidnapping.
Catnapping! Nyahaha!
We're sorry. It was the only way.
You stole the journal!
Oh, but I gave it back to you.
But, why did you take it? To lure you out here, sucker.
There's no need for rudeness, Kibbles. My head has begun to clear, and I realize that if I can talk to these cats, not only is it all true, but it's already too late. I have the sickness. We need to have a talk, human.
No, we don't. I know what's going on here. I read all about it from your last victim.
Now, Kara, that's not very nice. We prefer to think of you as our champion and friend.
McMurphy, you silver-tongued Irish charmer. My reputation goes before me. Oh, I know how you all are from the journal, so let's cut to the chase here. We just did that, dummy.
You know what I mean. What happens now? Keep reading the notes. That will tell you all we know so far. Hang on, who are you? You're not mentioned in the journal. You figure it out. It's not my problem anymore. The new cat slinks off towards the forest area.
Oh, don't worry about them. They're preoccupied elsewhere. So, what do you say? Are you gonna help us or not?
Help the kitties?
I suppose my fate is already sealed. I may as well do my best to help you sort this mess out. Spoken like a true champion.
Well, let's hope this one's better than the last one.
I thought the last one was pretty good, actually. Unfortunately.
Top of the morning to you.
Unfortunately, they didn't get very far at discovering an antidote or what happened to her friends. My catalog starts beeping. Oh, my alarm! I have to get to work!
Go! And thanks from all of us.
I make it back to the lab fairly quickly, considering how little sleep I've had. I wonder if that's one of the side effects of the feline transition. I imagine my agility levels will change. I'm strangely excited about getting to work on the antidote. It's the sort of challenge I love. I'm just about to enter the lab to begin my legitimate work when the catalog stops. Beeps a message without any contact information. Ah! Ominous. I don't have time to work this puzzle out right now, though. I'm already going to be late to work if I don't get a move on. The professor is already working when I arrive, but miraculously, I'm not late. There's no... Ah!
Whoa! I'm starting to do all of my accents all at once. What?
Hey, the professor's already working when I arrive, but miraculously I'm not late, so there's no fuss. I get through the day as efficiently as possible and head back to my tent as soon as my work is done. I want to get to grips with finding out all I can as soon as possible. I have been bitten. That's what happens. I start doing all of my accents at once, right? All right. Okay. So now that I'm here, I'm gonna stop playing this game for now
because I'm hurting my throat. I can feel it. I can feel it happening. So I'm gonna quit. I'm not done, but I'm a quit. I'm going to play one round of Battlefront, and then that's probably gonna be it for tonight. But I really wanted to get on and play some games. You know what? I need to play A Plague Tale. I really need to play that. Like, really bad. Like, really, really bad. So I had a pretty good day today because I didn't have to go to work. It was pretty lovely. It's pretty lovely. How was your day, Regeltus? You're not still cleaning up the update, are you? Ah.
Throat?
Yeah, my throat. That's unfortunate.
It's easy to clean. Oh.
No.
Oh.
No. Yeah, not clean. Yeah. Yeah. You had to go to Mechanicsburg? How bad's that drive? I'm going to update this real quick. An hour and a half? Ugh. How is that transition going? There we go. Just got worse. The second IT person's last day is next Thursday. Oh, no. Oh. Ooh. Second person up in Mechanicsburg or somebody down here? Was I playing with my controller or my keyboard now? I can't remember.
Keyboard.
Keyboard? Okay. Thanks, Barley. I destroyed my glass. I'm really sad. I knew I should have moved it. Oh.
It's a very thin glass.
It is a very thin glass, and I broke it. With one tap, I broke it. So now we have to learn all the old antique system up there. Oh, man, that sucks. That really sucks. I'll try a co-op. Republic. You have to go up again Monday? Oh, that really sucks. Like, is it at least going fairly smooth? I mean, do you anticipate, is it going to get a little worse after that guy's last day?
Is this for another company?
It's the people up in Mechanicsburg that was acquired. Don't you remember that?
They're still doing that?
They're apparently still doing that.
Wow.
Barley's got a shocked face, Regeltus. Barley's like, they're still doing that? Uh-oh. Is it the same guy that when Barley left? Or same company? Was I doing heavy? I think I was doing assault more. I haven't really... Got some cards equipped at least. Let's check out some appearances. I got time. Let's go with this guy. It's just highly rushed to have as many people as possible learn the system. The first jackass IT person left a few months ago. There was one woman left who knew a little of the IT stuff. It's her leaving. That stinks. That stinks. All right. I don't remember what I'm doing anymore. I don't know if that's my team or not. Oh my god, I have no idea what's going on. I have no idea what's going on. Enemy locking. Okay, not looking, locking. Gotta heal, gotta heal, gotta heal, heal, heal. All right, any more? They're all over to the right. Guess I should probably do something, right? Not just stand here. There we go. Pop, pop. I'm sad I broke my glass. Oh, I'm not gonna be able to get. I'm not gonna be able to get over that.
We'll get you a better glass.
We can't. It was a special glass.
I know.
Next special glass I'm never using. It's just gonna be on the shelf collecting
That's
dust.
why I never use mine.
Yeah, that's why. Okay, sure.
Wow. It's also because I have to hand clean.
I mean, yeah, because, you know, thin glass. Again, that's why I broke mine by accident. Because I was thirsty. Can I heal? Can I heal, please? Thank you. Nope, get away from me. No, son of a bitch. I was healing. Skip. All right, let's go here. New objective, capture a command post. We lost it? Where? What the frick? What the frick, guys? Hope they're coming. Here we go. Shit. Here we go. All right. They're everywhere. All right, guys, we got this. We got this. I died. Okay. All right. Well, That's one way to not have this. I'm gonna go up here. I'm gonna follow the other guys. A is... Don't go towards B, you idiots. Everyone's at A. Come on, guys. What are you even doing? There we go. God, we just need to capture one, not two. Go to the one that's mostly captured and stay there, you dumb butts. Oh my god. Oh my god, I can't see. Oh my god, I can't see. I can't see. Okay, 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 okay. We're good. We're good. Oh, General Grievous. Great. Oh, great. I'm dead again. I'm remembering why I get frustrated. Yeah. Yeah, I'm recalling it now. Alright, I'm gonna be Yoda. Watcha! Watch out, bitches. Here I come. Woo woo! What the frick? Alright then. Alright. You go on with your bad self then. Oh, Oh, that lasted a long time. I immediately died. All right, I'm going to stick with what I know. Assault it is. Here we go. I got a sudden urge for stuffed crust pizza. Bradley's like, why would you say that? Because I want it. I want some stuffed crust pizza. When I want it, I want it. I can't help it. I just do. I just want it. I am what I am. I'm an imperfect being. 7 seconds, 7 seconds. Oh, we're gonna lose. We lost. Or we didn't? What's going on? I don't understand this game. B is almost... Okay, B is almost taken. All right, I'm going to go over to B. I don't know. They're both almost even. But I'm going to go see what B is like, because A is a bunch of jerks. A is ahead. But you know what? I'm here now. I'm here now, bitches. Ugh. Son of a bitch. All right, come on. Come on. We've almost got it. We've almost got it, guys. Come on. Come on. Just stick with me. Just stick with me. We're almost there. We're almost there, guys. Yes! We did it! Okay. Yeah, you're welcome, dicks. I actually don't know if I got that or not. Ugh. Stuffed crust. It's like popcorn to me. I like the smell and idea more than the actual stuff and the hours of kernels in my gums. Yeah, no, I'm almost the same as that. The smell is fantastic. I love the taste. I love the idea. I love everything about it, really. Don't always like the grease. That I could do without, but I love the cheese. No, you know what? I take that back. I love the grease too. I love everything about it. Give me stuffed crust. I'm happy. I'm a happy lady if I have some stuffed crust. Oh, I love stuffed crust. I'm so hungry. Oh my god, I'm hungry. Oh my god, I'm hungry. Somebody shooting me? Oh, he got me! Some bitch! Nah, let's stick with what I know. Come on. Here we go. All right. See if we can keep it. Oh, I get points just for playing the objective. I never noticed that before. So standing here and getting it, standing on the objective is just getting me points. I mean, that's nice. That's nice. I'm not gonna lie. It's just funny. Who's shooting me? Oh, it's a thingy. Oh, some bitch. I noticed it too late because my armpit was itchy. See anything crazy? I don't think I want to do anything crazy. I might go for heavy. Let's try heavy this time. We have 23 seconds. Come on, guys. We can do this. This is easy. Just hold it together. We got this. Okay, shot in the back. That's brave, dickwad. I have no idea if I was shot in the back or not. I'm just gonna say I was. Okay, here I am. Nope, 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 nope. Get out of the cloud, get out of the cloud. Hide, hide, hide. I respawned right in the middle of one of those death clouds. Get out of my way! Let me do my job! Who's shooting me? Stop it! Some bitch! You dick bag. R1PW. You're on my list. Alright, assault. Assault is what I know. It's what I know. So I'm just gonna stick with it. I got your back. I got your 6, Obi. Ooh. Obi's got my back. It's pretty great. I'm just gonna stay down here. I think you guys have it handled. I'm just gonna be down here. You guys have it. I'm just gonna help us capture it. I don't want to be a wuss. Run away. Oh, son of a biscuit. That's what happens when I decide to try and do something. I die. Here we go. I helped. I helped. All right, one more. One more, guys. Come on. We can do it. All right. There we go. Oh, what was that? Rocket droid. You know what? You're an asshole. Do I have any of these? No. All right, I just want to get back in. Here we go. Here we go. Ding. Okay, hide for a second. Hide for a second. Heal. Heal. Good job. Heal. Why aren't you dying? All right, lag. Oh my god. Are we gonna do this? Are we gonna do this? Is this gonna happen? Is this a thing? Is it really gonna happen? Is it real? It feels real. It's feeling real right now. Feels like we're stomping them. Hey, Taladay. Sorry if you've been there for a couple. How have you been doing? Sorry we missed last night. Hope you've been having a good week. Oh, we're almost there, guys. Guys. Don't let Grievous. No. Don't let Grievous. No. Oh my god, we're almost there. Oh, that's not Grievous. That's Obi. Sorry. Oh, it's all right. Life happens. Yeah, I died right before them. Yeah, life is interesting right now, so to speak. How's life been going for you, man? Oh, we have 7 seconds left. Is someone still there? Please let someone still be there. No! No, we were right there. How were we defeated? Right there. We had like that much left. What? This is why I don't play this game. Because I'm terrible at it. All right. Well, on that horrible disappointment, especially for you, Taladay, you just came in, but I was only going to do one more round because I played a really weird cat dating sim thing that I'm very uncomfortable playing. And I did get robbed. I got robbed. You got robbed. All right. Because I lost that. My voice is going out and I need to go to bed. So... and not ruin my voice anymore or my throat anymore. But we will be back tomorrow night at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So stop by, Taladay. Hope you can. Hope you can, Regaltus. Hope you can, Drum. Oh, you only logged in for a sec. Well, okay, fine. That's cool. Hopefully you can say hi tomorrow. Tomorrow we're doing the giveaway. We're announcing the giveaway. Where you get a choice between Slay the Spire, Guacamelee 2, Shenmue 1 and 2, or Crash Bandicoot the Trilogy. It's just 110 bucks per thing. And thanks, Taladay. You've got our love too, yo. Boom. Just like that. You can't see Barley, but he's the same. So, we will be back tomorrow, Eastern Standard Time at 7:30 p.m. playing for the king? For the king! For the king! So I'm going to go drink some tea and go to bed and take my medicine. And we will see you tomorrow. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. And as I struggled through my Irish accent. It can only get better, right? Is that what what we're going to tell ourselves. My Irish accent can only get better with practice. At least you don't live with me. So we'll see you tomorrow night, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Again, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for your support. And we will see you tomorrow. Bye, guys.